In this video, we're going to talk about a trade idea that I have for the coming week on a stock SLB as the ticker symbol is Schlumberger. It's a oil service company, and basically I've been looking at some of the oil stock and found this one quite interesting. As you can see right now, I got the weekly chart here, and I got a couple trend line. See that the came down here to sort of forming a double bottom, but it fell when it tried to move up and came down once again. And you look at see here, there's a couple of these buying tail type of candle, and it seems to be forming a little bit of a nice, a few consecutive weeks of bottoming here. And also, in addition to that, it moved back up into this particular trading band or this consolidation zone with a nice bullish weekly candle. So right now, it's basically I'm looking at the possibility of this thing moving up to this resistance level here. This resistance level up at the 41.70 area, and see would it be able to break out and work itself up, take out this pivot and come up to this trend line here. So if we drill down to the daily, and looking at the daily chart here, you can see, let me zoom this in, and you can see that there is this, selling tail candle here, and also there's a buying tail candle. So it's a nice little bit of a setup, right? So you see the price came up here and found seller, sold it down, but it held together nicely, did not have a follow through back into this gap here. Instead, it sort of found a little bit of a support here. Then it came up and found sellers once again and sold it back down. Then when it came down here, it found buyers and ended up bidding it back up. So right now there seems to be a little bit of a indecision type of a candle here. So what I'm basically looking at is for this thing to come up and break this resistance here and push it up to this area, this particular zone. So it is in a high volume area, so we do expect some sort of a chop going up. Right, so that's basically what I'm looking at on the daily. But if we drill down on the hourly chart, we could also see these price action. These here's the buying tail type of candle, and you can see here is set up a little bit of a buying bounce here. So when it get down to these level, the seller try to sell it back down, and the buyer step back in and pushes back up. And even though the seller is trying to sell back down here, and you can see that it is slowly working itself back up to this particular area. So I'm basically watching for this thing to break out of this zone and move back up and try to take out this pivot high, and then work itself up to this area here, up at this zone here somewhere near the 41 area. And if we also drill down a little bit further on a 30-minute chart, you can see same type of action here, right? So you see buyer coming back in and slowly work itself back up, right? So even though there is a selling spike here, candle, but we're basically looking for this thing to stay above this trend line and work itself back up. Again, taking out the pivot high of 39 and work toward that 41. So that's the trade idea for Schlumberger here. And if you find this video to be informative, give it a thumbs up. And if you are not a subscriber on my YouTube channel, click on the subscribe and also that notification icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video to my channel. Thank you for watching, and good luck on your trading.